Alright, so I'm like more than excited about what I found today, and I've been waiting like a long time to get this out. So, here we are. What I want to talk about is the pattern that I keep seeing. Now, the pattern is not depicted here. You know, when you take a piece of bread and you cut it into 3 on the diagonal, you can make a heart and a heart, and you can put a line through it. So anyway, 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 is everything. Now, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it now. First of all, 69 is just a 6 and a 9 is a 15, which is like a 1 by 5, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like your 2 1s of your 2 1 of 7 of 13. There's always 2 13s, I was saying. Huh, interesting. So this got me thinking that perhaps if we're going to follow the path, that maybe all this shit means 110. And guess what? It does. But you gotta play with the rules, okay? You have a Roman numeral you're gonna account for that hasn't happened yet. Now, what I'm gonna look at that L, I'm just gonna circle it because it's in a cell by itself, and I'm just gonna count that as a 1. On this line, I'm gonna count that as a 1. And again, my right is God's left, so this is the left hand of the page, right hand of the page. I'm gonna say, let's just make different rules up for these last guys. So this is gonna be your 1, 2, 3. It seems very balanced if there's a 3, 3. Anyway. So what do we got here? We got 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. That sums to 110. Oh, okay. Now let's talk about this guy. Okay, so over here is where our new 69 is going to be created. This is like the dirt, okay? The seed has fallen, the 1 by 2, and it finally fell over because it got resistance called dirt. Get the dirt. It's Highway 61 revisited by Bob Dylan. That's your 10 and your 50 and your 1. There's your 61. Highway 61. And go listen to that song. Okay, now Nibiru. I keep saying that Nibiru is the creation of plants. Okay, when the day 3 happens and the 4x4 is created, we got to go out and out an extra 2. You know, the center. Anyways, now this no longer is a 5 and a 5. In this land, this is going to be a 55 because you want balance. Just like we had a 3, 3 here, we also want a balance here. So what happens? Oh, alright. So 55 plus 110 plus 55 plus 110 plus 235 plus 50 plus 55 is 2020. Now 2020 is very interesting to me. It means you have perfect eyesight. It's even a show on like CBS or NBC or some one of those buffoonery shows. Now what is C? We didn't add this. No, sorry. 55 plus 110 plus 235 plus 50 plus 55 times 4 because you need to bring the 4 things you created before with you. And there's 4 quadrants of the matrix, and since we passed the midway point, you gotta understand the quadrant, the quadrant, the quadrant, and the quadrant are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, or the 4 quadrants of the plus sign to make the new 1. And all this mumbo jumbo. Now I find it interesting that we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and down here we're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. But really it's a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 with a 3, because 3 makes 4, makes 5, and your C, we're going to take everything that C can be, okay? C can be the 3rd letter of the alphabet, or C can be the number 100 in Roman numerals, or C could be the number 29 because it's capital C, and that's 26 plus 3, it's 29. 29 reduces to an 11, or that's just a 1, 1, or a 2. So I'm thinking 0th dimensional singularities, 1-dimensional lines, 2-dimensional planes. Okay, and if you put your 1 here, and your 2 here, and your 3 here, okay, this plus this plus this plus this plus 55 times 4 is 2020. 2020 plus 1, 2, 3 is 2143. 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 28 plus 76 is 110. Okay, this is where your new 69 is created. This is the 5th one. You got 1, 2, 3 down here, 4 in the middle, 5 here. Okay, 5 devices. I don't want to get into talking about how to wire them right now. I just don't have the time. Now, another thing I found, okay? Your 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 is right here. Look, there's your 1. But you have to know that quantum, so 0 is 1. So there's your 1 of 1. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because this isn't created yet. So 7 brings you to here, okay? Then you're going to have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did something wrong. 1 of 1, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what? 1 of 1, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, this is number 7, not this guy. Of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 and 6 is 13, and the value of this cell is 13. So already you can see that your 1 of 1, of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 brings you into this path of energy that we should all know and love by now. You know, whatever floats your boat. You know what floats my boat, guy? The path of energy floats my boat. Okay? That's what floats my boat. Okay? The path of energy is what floats my boat, but there's nothing to float on yet because we haven't created the 1x4, and I'm not going to go into 110 and 2143 right now because I don't feel like it. Okay, so we're looking at this. Okay, I have the 42 bubble here, and then I'm left over when I take this 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say. Alright, let's just put it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's an extra 3. So 3, 8 total, 5. I don't know, does that look like a fucking 8 to you? Even the top's smaller than the bottom. For the 3858 we know and love. 3 and these 5 is 8. Or even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside an 8. 3858 magnets needed in cellular energy, guy. Okay, so we've used these two. We can see that there's like definitely some kind of V thing happening here, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's interesting. So we use these, we use these, we use this, we use this 4x4. We kind of use these. What are we left with? Oh yeah, we're left with in the year 2525. Here's how. Go listen to that song. 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 100 plus 10 plus 55 plus 55 plus 55 plus an 11 plus a 13 plus a 7 plus a 7 plus a 1 plus a 55 plus an 11 plus a 2 plus a 6 plus a 6 plus a 2 plus a 2 plus a 2 plus a 2 plus a 69 plus 110 is 2525. Do the math, okay? A 0 and a 1 is a 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 69. 5, 6, 0, and 11. That's a pair, guys. Makes a ring around the 1x5, where the 1x5 sums to 17 for your Q code of creation. 2, 2, 2, 2, 69. 5, 6, 2, 11. 7, 7, 1, 55, 10. 110, 13, 11, 55, 100, 55, 1,000, 1,000, and 2525. In the year 2525. We're about 506 years off, I'd say. To figure out the secrets of energy and to apply them in a useful fashion, okay, you need to make a loop. You need a feedback circuit, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. It's about taking 2 drills and connecting them chuck to chuck, one with a battery, one without a battery. Take the rest of the drill off, and then when you spin that wheel around that solenoid, you're going to get more output than you need to put into it. So eventually, theoretically, you could loop it back and spin a drill all day and have it charge itself if you had that set up, And then you probably need circuits and timings and digital electronics and a lot of bullshit. If you want to talk about like digital electronics and timing and controller and like, you know, what kind of power source do you need for your quote unquote free energy? Leave. This is powered by man. Man's, let's say, on bike. Or bikes, I don't know yet. Whatever floats your boat, guy. Totally forgot this one. Okay, Nibiru. It's plants and fungus. Okay, because fungus grow on the plants. There wouldn't be no fungus if there were no plants. The whole of North and South America are one big mycelia. It's the same mycelia. Kind of represents that maybe North and South America came into the world as a unison of a bubble from the cellular energy reservoir to the unison of another bubble that was already there. Because the Earth evolved when North America and South America were created to move west. 2, 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. 2, 1 of 7 of 13. And on the 13. 2 13s because 13 ends on the 13. Oh look, you got 116 useful lines in the Bible. 1 1s, 3 and 3 is 6. Or they're 2 1s, but it's making a 1 and a 6 for the 126 lines on the first page of the Bible. How many verses? Look at these things. I circled the whole thing. In the year 2525. 110, 21, 43. This times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you're in contained. This is only one quadrant of many. Maybe you don't like my math. I don't like this reality. I don't like this paradigm. I don't like the way people think. Like, I'm starting to think, like, if you're not on board with this, I'm not going to waste my time on people anymore that are not on board. Do your math. Do your math. Prove me wrong. Do the math.